Okay, today I'm going to be unboxing this exquisite xylophone neck I bought on eBay. Tiger maple with button tuners. Sorry, I'll post a link to the eBay listing. Basically, it's a Chinese copy of Strat Neck. And I paid $78 delivered, and it took about a month and a half, 30 to 45 days to get here. But I've been wanting to buy one for a while, and so I pulled the trigger. Okay, so it comes in this styrofoam wrapped box, which is cut. And it's an alright neck, but it has some issues. You need to keep your expectations low. Here it is. The gloss it's glossy, but it's not too thick. I was expecting it to be disgusting. The fake Fender logo, that, I don't know if you can see it, but that gold is outside of the black. That's a little gooey. Frankly, I do a better job putting on a water transfer and several coats of poly, and it comes out okay. Stuff on the back I could do without. You know, I'm not really trying to fake it that much. These tuners are kind of like the cheap ones you see. They're a little stiff. They could use some oil, but they're not bad. They look alright. There's no string tree, so I could put one in if I wanted to. There's the heel. So overall, it feels nice. It doesn't feel super cheap. The frets aren't popped too much. It needs a, it needs a fret dressing. And it came out of the box pretty straight. This nut looks like a cheap piece of plastic. I'd replace that. Now, my issues with it were the logo, but okay, 78 bucks. This truss rod hole, which actually was my chief problem. I don't know if you can see this. I'll post a picture, but let me see if I can turn the... I'm sorry to be taking pictures of my phone, but the truss rod hole looked like that. And that was actually the least of the problems, because the truss rod hole looking like that, all I really had to do was take a rounded file, or I suppose I could have rolled up a piece of sandpaper. Let me see if I can turn the light on here. And just basically go like that. That kind of fixed that problem. See this damage right here? That wasn't there when I bought it. The problem with this was the truss rod inside, you can see that, is misaligned. So when I put the Allen wrench in, turning it anywhere past here dinged the wood right there, and which I instantly did. I dinged the wood right there. So I was like, oh, no problem, I'll just put it in like this. So I put it in there, and that actually damaged the finish right here. See how it's popped and white? So needless to say, I'm going to have to pull the tuners off. I'm going to have to sand this down. I'm going to have to take this rounded file and sand like that, and sand like this. See this file like this? I don't know if you have one of these. You could probably pick one up if you went to a real hardware store. Maybe a kit of these for 12 bucks, or get one on Amazon. And sand that out, sand this out, and then I would refinish this with a I've done a couple of these logos, and they come out nice. water transfer. They come out real nice, but I'm at a point where I'm sick of putting on fake fender ones. I'll show you the ones I've done. This is a Squire Affinity neck, and damn it if that isn't spot on. And that looks real good. At first glance, it fooled a tech at the guitar store, whose advice I was asking. But I'm not trying to fool anybody, but I wanted to hone my skills, because one of these logos is, oh, I don't know, I think $8 or $10 delivered for a set of two from Trickster Guitars on Etsy. Here's the Telecaster I did. That came out real nice. Look at that. But I'm gonna order a custom one with my own kind of name, like Strata Blaster or something. So anyway, I'm gonna have to redo this. Now the other issue I had was this is too thick. It's too wide, the heel. Now I wouldn't mind that if it wasn't finished, but I don't know if you could see this. It comes in, it's hard to show this, but it comes in at like 57.5, and I have to sand it down. In order to sand it down, I'd be messing with that finish there. I mean, I guess I can mark off where it should be, sand it out, but okay. And this is questionable right here. I'm probably gonna need a little work on that, but hey, for 78 bucks you can fix that. The tuners, that skunk stripe is nice. I mean, that flaming on there is real nice. I mean, hey, if you want to put a cheap Fender neck on, this is a pretty good option. Just keep your expectations low. Let me see how flat it came out of the box. Actually, I turned the truss rod a little bit, but so I mean, anticipate some truss rod adjustment. The frets are nice. I don't know what material they are. I mean, for all I know, it could be, crappy soft steel. But hey, so my assessment for 78 bucks. It came with $14 tuners already installed. They're all lined up nice. Has a bad Fender logo, but I mean, hey, if you didn't really care, you could slap it on there. I think it's probably hit or miss with these. I doubt that they're all this bad, and I bet that some are worse. And I even asked him to double check this. But hey, they're in China. I actually wanted to return it at first. I got annoyed. Then he offered me a partial refund. I kind of felt bad taking it from a guy in China, who's like making no money, and but so assessment is I got to redo the headstock, which I don't mind because I'm sick of using the fake Fender logo. I got to sand this down. It needs a fret dress, and I need to do something to address that, but I think I can. I think I can do it with a round file while I'm refinishing the headstock. It's not going to be fun to sand down in that hole, but hey, I'll figure it out. So there you have it. The exquisite Tiger Maple Xylophone Neck 22 with electric guitar button adjuster. There you have it.